So what about high, what can we think about sort of high entropy token decisions? So another place to sort of think about where entropy might play in generation is given a specific context. So suppose that we have in an autoregressive generation, that is, we've generated BOS and the, suppose we look at the next token. We might think that here we're going to have sort of a very high entropy distribution, because a lot of words could plausibly follow the at the beginning of a sentence. My name is as well. It might also be high, but there could also be sort of perhaps fewer. However, when you think about something like my name, this suddenly becomes a lower entropy context. And the reason for this is that we're basically forced to have a verb here. It's typically is. So that means most of the time we would expect this to be the single verb is. Which means that if most of our probability mass is concentrated on a single option, it'll have low entropy. So this is even when we talk about entropy, beyond this, the entropy of the entire distribution over strings, we can think about individual local distributions over the subsequent token, and how much that influences it. So one thing that's useful to think about is that context will always lower entropy. This means that when we have more of our context, the fewer options will be in general, the fewer options that'll sort of fit the context.